was going to do a 5-part series on unforgiveness. In my mind, I was already set. The direction felt clear, the structure was there, and I thought I knew exactly where God wanted me to go. But then God said, pause. Welcome to Perspective, where we pause and look at life differently. For me, every episode of Perspective is not me trying to tell other people what God is saying to them. I believe God can speak to anybody directly. He does not need me to be his messenger to make himself heard. What Perspective really is for me is God dealing with me first. Is God teaching me, correcting me, guiding me, and making me pay attention to what he is saying in my own life first. Then, after I have sat with it, after I have wrestled with it, after I have recognized what he's doing in me, I can share that testimony. So when I stopped, it was not because I couldn't continue. It was not because I did not want to continue. It wasn't even that life threw something in the way that made Perspective impossible. It was softer than that. Yes, things came up. There was interruptions, but nothing enough to completely stop me if I decided to force my way through it. God made me pay attention because I started to ask myself, why am I not forcing myself to push this out? Why does this feel like a pause instead of a delay? Why don't I feel the Holy Spirit driving me to continue where I originally planned to go? And the more I sat with it, the more I realized this was not just an inconvenience. This was direction. Sometimes I think once I have an idea, I need to complete it because the message is timeless. And in one sense, that is true. An episode of Perspective can reach anybody at any time. But the shaping of that message within me is not random. God deals with me in moments. He teaches me in seasons. He highlights things in a specific time for specific reasons. So if he says pause, I need to pause. And if he says move on, I need to move on. That's what he means to me. That is what I mean by being malleable. Not unstable, not easily swayed by everything, but soft enough in God's hands that when he changes the direction, I do not become so committed to my original plan that I miss his present instruction. This is where I find myself now. What I plan belongs in the past. What God is saying now belongs in this moment. I would like to leave you with this thought. Is there a plan you're holding on to so tightly that you cannot recognize when God is asking you to pause or shift or even move? Because sometimes obedience is not just finishing what we started. Sometimes obedience is willing to allow God to reshape it completely.